afternoon, everybody. It's Friday, July 3rd, 2020. We're asking Spirit for a card of the day, a focus of intention, and this is going to be coming from the Adinkra Ancestral Guidance Card by Simone Breziando. You can find her on Instagram at toolsforlivingba or www.adinkraliving.com. The card of the day is not a reading. A reading is an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual advisor of your choice, hopefully led by your intuition. You were born with intuition. Not everyone follows their intuition. But your intuition is your superpower. And as I always tell my community, please follow your intuition working with any spiritual advisor, even if that means you do not work with me, and that's okay. Your intuition will always guide you to who, what, when, where, and how to work with those spiritual advisors, practitioners, priests or priestesses, or even ministers, whatever which way you want to go, and that's okay with me. With that being said, this is just the focus of intention for the next 24 hours. And the card of the day is called Mate Masi E. I've kept what I've heard, which means signifying the act of hearing, understanding, and taking into consideration what someone has said. So let's read from the guidebook and see what they have to say. All right. Philosophical significance. Is wisdom, prudence, and knowledge, counsel sought or unsolicited, can open you up to new ways of thinking and approach. Have you heard what was being said? Are you taking it into consideration, or is it your ego or fixed opinion getting in the way? Growth cannot come from stagnation. Additional meanings for this card: be accepting. You don't have all the answers. And listen more than you speak. So basically, Spirit is saying, you keep asking for assistance, you keep asking for guidance, you keep asking for awareness or clarity in a situation, or even to strengthen your intuition, or just to know what to do next. Spirit is saying, listen, stop trying to analyze everything. You don't know all the answers. Seriously, have you noticed that human beings are not the brightest of creatures? We only use 10% of our brains. Can you believe that? We only use 10% of our brains. I mean, oh my gosh. Dolphins, from what I remember reading, dolphins use 20% of their brain. Humans only use 10%. Do you see what I'm saying? You don't know all the answers. And overanalyzing and going to a state of analysis paralysis over every situation in your life of what to do next is going to drive you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And that's not the way to go. But sometimes when you're asking for help from the invisible realms, whether that's universal energy or scientific energy, or if you tap into astrology, numerology, any type of those sciences, or if you tap into spirituality, oracle readings, tarot, channeled mediumship, whatever that is for you, because I'm not here to push a specific belief system or a way of life. That is your choice. I'm here to empower people one day at a time. That's all I'm about. Whatever it is you choose to believe in, that's your business, not mine. I have no business or place judging you when I'm flawed and effed up just like everybody else. Because we are three-dimensional beings, me, myself, and I, and past, present, and future. What Spirit is saying is that you don't have all the answers. And so when you ask for guidance, you ask for clarity, maybe they, the universe, energy, the earth, the planets, the alignments, the constellations, spirituality, the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, the divine beings, the orishas, the saints, the loas, the elemental beings, the power animals, put people in your way to give you that help or that leg up, that assistance, and stop taking offense to it because you don't know it all. And maybe instead of them sending you a divine sign, they send you people who have expertise in those areas to help assist you move on up. So that's what I keep feeling that someone needs to hear you. Stop getting so offended when people are trying to help you out. Take constructive criticism. Stop letting your ego get in the way of your success. You standing in your own way is your own self-sabotage. And I was telling one of my clients yesterday that, you have to understand that your mind is the only thing 9 times out of 10 that can interfere with your own healing. I'm just saying. So they're telling me to get another deck, as I mentioned before. So I'm going to grab another deck and we're going to pull another card. So let's see what deck they want me to pull. All right, I'm being guided to pull from the Santa Muerte Oracle deck. And this deck is made by Fabio Listrani. I don't have their Instagram information or anything like that, but when I find it, I'm going to look for it and see if I can find something to post in the link in the description below. So this is Santa Muerte Oracle deck, and Santa Muerte and I have been working together for about, honestly, I've been working with Santa Muerte for about 8 years. It's gonna be 9. And I love what she's about. I don't know everything about her, but every time I work with her more and more, she reveals more to me, and I think that's pretty much how it always is with. Okay, we have a card. Just like, ooh, doesn't have a name on the card. It has a number, and it's the card number is number 8. Look what I said. I said I've been working with her for 8 years. Didn't I say that? And 8 is the card number. So we're going to look in the book to signify what 8 is. But look, the rest of the cards are facing down, so I'm not making that up. So let's see what number 8 is. Number 8 is called the light. Look at that. Look, see? 8 is light. So it says the first world of emanations come to an end with this card. This card represents the entrance point through which creation can manifest itself in the world. It encompasses potential and purity without limitations of shape, capable of illuminating and feeding anything it comes with into contact with, like a sun, with generosity and vitality. The advice of the dead. A source of pure energy feeds and lights your journey. Proceed in your projects without hesitation, and any shadow will be dispelled. So honestly, what I'm really seeing right now is these two cards are coming together, even though they're from separate belief systems and separate cards and separate decks. The Mati Masei, I've kept what I've heard, telling us to go ahead and take that counsel. Take the counsel. Take consideration what spirit is guiding you, maybe through other people, maybe through a social media post, maybe it's through taking some college courses, maybe it's through mentorship, maybe it's through a project that is near to your heart, or again, maybe you just learning to get out of your own way. And then once you get out of your own way, you get the Santa Muerte card, which says the light, which is telling us that we are a source of pure energy. So once we work on the ego and remove that out of the way, we end up receiving more light, more wisdom by taking into consideration what was given to us, what was said, and it's not there to hurt us. We may not like it because we're not used to it, and our ego may get in the way, and we think, no, I know, I do it my way. I've done things my way. Well, I'm gonna just give you a piece of advice. Doing things the way you've been doing it, how is that working out for you? If you do the same things all the time and you expect different results, it's never gonna happen. So just try to adjust, try to shift just a little bit. We're not saying change. We're not asking you to do the most, but we're asking you just to modify that behavior. I hope it put some things in perspective, and thank you for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Share to whoever you feel that this can help them and benefit them. Have a great day.